friends, welcome back to Cradle to Cremation. Today we are going to a place very few humans have ever been to. A place of endless ice, silence and unimaginable secrets. Yes, I'm talking about Antarctica, the great white continent. I was a member of the 14th Indian expedition to Antarctica during 1994-95, when no facilities like today were available. I studied the Antarctic skua and emperor penguins and ringed the skua for further studies on their distribution. My studies also included the microfauna living in the moss such as tardigrades. I collected methanogen bacteria from the Zub lake for our soldiers living in Siachen glaciers. Siachen is the world's highest battlefield located in the Karakoram range of the Himalayas, known for its extreme cold and challenging terrain, and of strategic importance and breathtaking natural beauty. The methanogen bacteria collected in Antarctica are working well in Siachen in decomposing the human waste of our soldiers and produces a large amount of methane for producing heat. I worked in Antarctica for 3 months during austral summer. Antarctica is a frozen desert at the bottom of the world, a land larger than India, but almost no one lives there. Beneath the endless ice lie secrets older than humanity itself. Blood-red waterfalls, hidden lakes, pyramids, buried in snow, and whispers of alien civilizations. Is Antarctica the Earth's last untouched frontier, or is it holding truths that could change history forever? Antarctica is 1.5 times bigger than the United States, and 90% of Earth's ice is locked here. But beneath that ice lie mysteries that shock even the smartest scientists. From blood-red waterfalls flowing out of ancient glaciers to strange see-through fish, to conspiracy theories of hidden pyramids, Nazi bases, and UFO sightings, Antarctica is not just a continent, it's Earth's ultimate mystery. Let's start with science, because Antarctica is not just ice, it's a giant natural laboratory. Hidden under 3 kilometers of ice are lakes that have been sealed off for millions of years. One of the most mysterious is Lake Vostok. This underground lake is larger than the state of Kerala, and scientists believe it holds unique life forms never seen before. Imagine an ecosystem completely cut off from sunlight for 15 million years, still alive under the ice. If life can exist here, maybe it can exist on icy moons like Europa and Enceladus. Then comes the shocking blood falls. At first glance, it looks like blood pouring from a glacier. But in reality, it's salty water, rich in iron, which turns red when it comes in contact with the air. Another wonder is Deep Lake. Its water is 10 times saltier than the sea, so it never freezes, even at minus 20 degrees Celsius. And the microbes living here are unlike anything found on Earth. And guess what? Scientists even found see-through fishes in Antarctica. Their blood is not red in color due to absence of hemoglobin. These ice fish are the only vertebrates in the world that live without red blood. Now, let's move from science to mystery. Antarctica has fueled some of the wildest conspiracy theories in history. One famous theory is that the Nazis built secret bases in Antarctica during World War II. Some even claim they tested UFO-like flying machines here. Then there's a legend of the Piri Reis map, drawn in 1513. Shockingly, it shows Antarctica's coastline without ice, something scientists only discovered using modern satellites. In 2006, NASA satellites detected the Wilkes Land anomaly, a massive structure 2 times bigger than Kerala, buried under the ice. Some believe it could be the crater of a giant asteroid that caused Earth's greatest extinction. There are even claims of pyramids under the ice. While scientists say they are just mountains shaped like pyramids, conspiracy lovers believe they are proof of an ancient lost civilization. And let's not forget the stories of a giant octopus or sea monster living in Antarctica's deep waters, too big for humans to imagine. When we think of Antarctica, the first animal that comes to our mind is the penguin. These flightless birds are the true kings of the ice. The emperor penguin, the tallest of them all, can grow up to 4 feet and survive in temperatures as low as minus 60 degrees centigrade. What's more fascinating is their family life. During winter, male penguins keep the eggs safe on their feet for months without eating, while females travel miles to the ocean to hunt. Next, let's meet the seals of Antarctica. The Weddell seal can dive over 600 meters deep and stay underwater for more than half an hour to an hour. These seals survive in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Of course, Antarctica's oceans are also home to the majestic whales. The blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, feeds on tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill, which swarm in billions in Antarctic waters. These krills are the foundation of the Antarctic food chain. From penguins to seals to whales, every creature depends on krill for their food. If krill numbers fall, the entire Antarctic ecosystem collapses. And let's not forget the strange Antarctic ice fish, which transport bodies and antifreeze proteins in their blood that keep them alive in freezing waters. So, while Antarctica looks like an endless desert of ice, it is actually teeming with unique life forms, perfectly adapted to survive in the harshest conditions on Earth. Friends, we have seen Antarctica's wonders, from mysterious lakes and blood-red waterfalls to penguins, whales, and shocking conspiracy theories. But beyond all this, Antarctica is also the heartbeat of our planet's climate. Why? Because Antarctica's ice reflects sunlight back into space, keeping Earth cool. If these ice sheets melt due to climatic change, sea levels could rise by several meters, flooding major cities around the world. Already, scientists are warning that parts of the Thwaites Glacier, nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier, are melting faster than expected. If it collapses, the impact will be catastrophic. This is why Antarctica is not just a land of ice, but a warning bell for humanity. Protecting it means protecting ourselves, our cities, and our future. Yes, Antarctica is full of mysteries. UFO sightings, lost civilizations, hidden pyramids. Maybe true, maybe not. But what is certain is that this frozen land decides the fate of our planet. So, next time you hear the word Antarctica, don't just think of snow and penguins. Think of the hidden worlds, untold secrets, and the survival of humanity itself. Friends, this was our journey into Antarctica, the world's last great mystery. Tell us in the comments which fact shocked you the most. The blood falls, the hidden lakes, or the idea of lost civilizations under the ice. Antarctica is not just ice, it is a vault of secrets. Some say it holds the past of humanity. Others whisper it hides our future. The question is, when the ice finally melts, will the truth set us free or shatter everything we know? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Cradle to Cremation for more mysteries, wonders and secrets from around the world. Thank you.